All right, Shannon, welcome to the show. We did it. We finally made it. We were scheduled a couple times, and here we are. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks, Brett. Happy to be here.
Who is Shannon, and what are we going to be talking about today?
So my name is Shannon Seeberan. I live in Northern California. I've been working with Cloud Medspas for 4 years now. And I love being in this space. My dad was a physician. He's retired now. So I do feel like at my core, I understand a lot of the clients that I'm speaking with, a lot of their pain points and struggles with, especially private practice challenges. And so, it's important. I love finding solutions for problems. And in healthcare, a lot of solutions are typically laywayed, from a HIPAA standpoint. There's a lot of legal issues challenges we're constantly faced with. And I love being able to provide a solution for my clients that really helps maintain autonomy for their practice and for them to get back to what they truly love doing, which is treating their patients. And so I'm excited to tell you more about Cloud Medspas and how we collaborate with our clients.
What is med spa?
So a med spa is mostly offering non-invasive medical aesthetic procedures. Non-invasive meaning they're not cutting into skin. They're doing treatments like Botox, which is a brand name, but typically people understand Botox as a neurotoxin treatment that helps, relax fine lines on your face. Filler treatments that add more body to areas of your face. And device treatments that help with reducing pigmentation issues, hair removal, things like that. So non-invasive medical aesthetic treatments, they really are also the gateway to larger aesthetic treatments that a portion of the population also takes advantage of from a plastic surgery standpoint. But there's a huge marketplace for non-invasive medical aesthetic treatments, primarily injectables. And so what we realized is that there is a lot of available healthcare wellness space out there that is being underutilized by a lot of private practices. So whether you're a dentist, a physician, an OB/GYN, a podiatrist, a lot of our clients have invested in real estate where their growth didn't necessarily match with. So when they got into private practice, they purchased into a footprint of an expectation that their practice would grow 5x, and not everyone necessarily grew in that direction. And so now they find themselves in spaces that are highly underutilized, and they have extra exam rooms, or they might be in the OR a couple days a week where their space sits empty. And what we're bringing to our clients is an additional revenue stream for the largest asset that they've invested in, their real estate. So think of it like an Airbnb when you rent the apartment above your garage. It's sitting there, so might as well just start generating some money for yourself and rent out that apartment above your garage. It's the same with exam rooms. So our clients now are able to generate additional revenue by renting their underutilized exam rooms. It is their prerogative when they want these rooms to be available and how often. And there is a huge marketplace of independent injectors looking to rent that space on an hourly basis. Our software is what is doing all the work. An easy comparison of software is, think of OpenTable for restaurants, right? It is not the brand of the restaurant, but it is a software platform that is helping that restaurant run as efficiently as possible, to seat as many people during the dinner hour as possible, as many tables are available. So that software is doing all of that booking and managing the flow and efficiency of that restaurant. That is what Cloud Medspas software is doing. So if there are 2 exam rooms available at Dr. Smith's office, he could potentially have 25, 30 different practitioners renting in those 2 exam rooms, because they're all going to be seeing patients at different times, different days of the week. And so you really diversify the access and who's in the space, and you increase the opportunity for you to also make more revenue by having a more diverse and increased opportunity for renters. the app also controls is the requirements to be an independent practitioner. Most states require independent injector practitioners to have their own medical director oversight, their own malpractice. And so the app also takes care of that process. So when a practitioner downloads the app, they are required to upload proof of medical directorship, proof of malpractice. This again is putting the practitioner in the driver's seat. They are liable for their own business, their own practice, their ability to practice, all of their oversight. And the app obviously makes sure that those requirements are fulfilled before they start renting space at our client's location.
Some people like to talk to people. So how does that work on the app?
So the patient is not on the app, at least not yet. So we are creating a capability for injectors who are on the app scheduling space at our locations to also complete their transactions with their patients on the app and do scheduling on the app. But right now, our injectors and practitioners who work at all of our locations, and I wouldn't say ours, but the injectors, the practitioners that work at these locations have their own scheduling platforms. They have their own EMR platform, so they are managing that relationship.
Are they connected
separate?
Or do they have to, so the injector
right now they're not connected.
Oh wow, that's a big step. Does that mean challenging for
and
you
so
to connect those two?
We're connecting those.
Airbnb, as a owner of a property, I get to leave a review for a guest. As a guest, they get to leave a review for the property. Is that built into your app as well too, where the practitioner and the landlord can leave a review?
It is not. We have testimonials on our website of practitioner experiences.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like on the Airbnb side, there's so much of it, matters. And if I'm well, I guess if you're sourcing the practitioner for the landlord, then it would be helpful to see what other people, like if they're practicing, but it's probably not like Airbnb. I'm probably over.
It's a little different. Airbnb is a little bit more B2C than B2B is I think what we are. Yeah. And obviously each practitioner in the space has their own website. They have their own business name. They have their own client reviews as an aesthetic injector. What we tend to do is if someone's coming to that practice and seeking the opportunity as a renter, we connect them with the existing renters, right? Like talk to Julie. She's been renting here for 6 months. Her business is doing well. We want full transparency. We want other practitioners to connect at location. So we keep those lines of communication open and we're constantly feeding into them.